44% against Portland and really did a great job defensively holding those teams well under their averages shooting-wise. And so just they've really, after a very trying year in a lot of ways, seemingly are hitting their stride at just the right time.
Jackson, an air ball and a three. It'll go over to Gonzaga. 15-10. Torero's leading. 9:27 to go here first half.
Zags hitting a cold spell, and some of that, of course, when Heitfeld was out of the game. But you said they got too many weapons. They have 4 guys who average double figures. They got to get some more offensive output out of those guys. Essentially,
last 4 games as a team, Gonzaga shooting 55%.
The last 4, they've been red hot. I mean, the numbers are staggering, especially in light of the defensive field goal percentage.
Gray hanging, and he's fouled as he goes down to the deck. Stephen Gray, the sophomore from Bainbridge, Washington, which is just under 10 a game. They get Rob Jones. That's his first, team foul number 3.
John, this amplify what you're talking about. Their last 4 games for the Zags, 60% shooting, 51, 57, 53. I mean, when you do that and give up 37% on the year, that is a huge, huge advantage. But so far, Torero's defending them pretty well.
Stephen Gray, 70% free throw shooter. Crowd is filled in here at the Jenny Craig Center. Seats around 5,000. And senior day here. Matt Gore handling.
Very important they get good looks out of their half court. Well, certainly Zach should know some of this stuff. This is essentially the same offense. These 2 guys very similar. It's good to be on the near squad scrimmage today. Nice job there getting over the screen. That's a
Jackson.
Oh no!
Offensive foul call.
Well, Bill Greer not getting any breaks early because I have a hard time believing that was a charge. He had turned the corner. Let's take a look. Wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. Turns the corner well. Oh, I don't know about that. And you see Day take a little half step to the left, it appeared. Well, that's tough. That's tough. Might have even been a no call, but it's the hardest play, I think, for basketball officials to call. I don't want to come out here and wear out my welcome on the West Coast and question every call, so benefit of the doubt. But that's 2 very, very borderline ones. Both have gone against San Diego.
A few years back, they experimented with that half circle underneath, like the NBA has, to determine whether a charge should be called. Would you like to see that in college?
I didn't at first. The more I'm around it, the more I see it. You know what? Because you see in the NBA, a lot of guys use that as an excuse to just let the guy go down the lane, it appears sometimes. I hate to see that for college basketball. Guys stepping in and taking the charge is a great time-honored tradition, but it would help the referee, and frankly, might eliminate some dangerous plays where guys are airborne around the basket. So it comes to light.
Pargo shot that off the heel of his hand as Mafra comes away with the rebound.
Mark Few upset about some calls here. Pargo got bumped there.
Steele and Pargo the other way. Throws it down.
Well, when you're struggling offensively, John, that is the place to make a play. Defensively. Clean the backboards, make a play defensively, get a leak out, get an easy one. That takes a little bit of the pressure off, and Pargo stepping up, as you'd expect. And here's Owen.
Wow. Back to back, and Pargo. 2 steals, 4 points. Just like that, we're tied. Jeremy Pargo was the West Coast Conference Player of the Year last year, over Patty Mills of St. Mary's.
Well, that gives you a reason, indication why. That's just what the game needed. He's going to get a 5-second penalty, too.
And an offensive foul. 3 straight tough possessions for the Toreros. Offensive foul on Roberto Mafra. Well, Jeremy Pargo steals and converts, and then does it again. Tied at 15.
Which of these luxury sedans is a 2009 Car and Driver 10 Best Award winner for the 2nd straight year? And according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com,
John Shambi, Bob Valvano back here at the Jenny Craig Center in San Diego. Number 17 Gonzaga tied at 15 with the Toreros. Toreros, of course, on this home court last year beat the Zags in the WCC championship game, and it was in part San Diego's run at home through the tourney that led the conference to move the conference tournament to a neutral site. They'll be playing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and I know Mark Few talks to us about it, and he likes it because there's always a thought that when you're kind of playing campus sites, how fair is it unless you earn that right? Obviously, they did not. If they did, they would be hosting it every year. Gonzaga is the first place team. Plus, there's an air of big time atmosphere when you move to a neutral site and field. So, and they're selling tickets well there.
Oh, Josh Heitfeld, the flush, nope. Wave it off. Heitfeld over the back, and that's his first. And we welcome those of you that have been watching the NASCAR Nationwide Series from Las Vegas. Gonzaga and San Diego hooking up in this one as Matt Bolden can't fire from in close. And it's Toreros basketball, and again locked up 15 apiece. This is exactly the pace that Bill Greer and the San Diego Toreros wanted.
Absolutely. San Diego averages 61 points a game. Gonzaga 78. And we're at a pace even to be under 61. So obviously you're right. Bill Greer's got to be pleased. He's got control of the speed of this game.
Houston being harassed. Loose ball. Jackson comes away with it. 5 on the shot clock. Jackson pull up. Oh, that was halfway down. Day the rebound and gives off to Gray. And we welcome those of you that have been watching the NASCAR Nationwide Series from Las Vegas. Gonzaga and San Diego hooking up in this one as Matt Bolden can't fire from in close. And it's Toreros basketball, and again locked up 15 apiece. This is exactly the pace that Bill Greer and the San Diego Toreros wanted.
Absolutely. San Diego averages 61 points a game. Gonzaga 78. And we're at a pace even to be under 61. So obviously you're right. Bill Greer's got to be pleased. He's got control of the speed of this game.
Houston being harassed. Loose ball. Jackson comes away with it. 5 on the shot clock. Jackson pull up. Oh, that was halfway down. Day the rebound and gives off to Gray.
Few urging his team to go, and they get missed shots, turnovers. They've got to take advantage. That was supposed to travel right there.
Bolden unimpeded to the glass and lays it home.
The 13-plus point a game scorer gets his first 2, and that's big. As Heitfeld got off to a flying start, scored his team's first 8 points, hasn't scored since, and they've struggled offensively. They need Bolden to get going.
This